is being established to ensure stability in this country. The question is, where does the NFP stand? We wish to announce that the NFP supports and subscribes to the formation of the Government of National Unity at the national level and the Government of Provincial Unity in KwaZulu-Natal. We are encouraged by the level of engagement with all the political parties, such as IFP, ANC, Democratic Alliance, and ourselves, the National Freedom Party. The spirit of partnership and the maturity have characterized negotiations are a source of inspiration and hope for the millions of South Africans. In addition, we wish to indicate that we are engaging at a national level to ensure that we finalize key aspects of our participation in order to serve the people of this country. Our participation in the Provincial Government of Unity will make a total seats held by the IFP, ANC, Democratic Alliance, and the National Freedom Party to be 41 out of 80. We have put forward a condition that is government of the Provincial Unity will need continuous checks and balances through the next 5 years. Service delivery agreements must be entered into with a clear deliverable and timelines. Our participation is based on the following: focusing on attracting investments throughout the corners of this province, rebuilding the economy and job creation for the benefit of communities, especially young people, the youth, elimination of fraud and corruption in all spheres of government, strong service delivery partnerships involving all political parties in the GNU and PGU, focusing in particular municipalities, the coal face of service delivery. Building of socio-economic infrastructure in deep rural areas and townships, which we have noticed they are a forgotten place. Recruitment of qualified and skilled personnel in all spheres of government who must strengthen service delivery. There is a clear focus on rescuing municipalities in distress, especially by the national and the provincial government. The Government of National Unity will ensure that there is an integrated approach across all spheres of government in relation to service delivery. It is the ordinary members who voted on the 29th who must enjoy the fruits of democracy. For the first time, we see elected public representatives using one service delivery plan from national to provincial to district and to local municipalities. For these reasons, we support the Government of National Unity, the Government of Provincial Unity. There should be no silo mentality in service delivery of water, electricity, houses, investment, and job creation. A silo mentality must be a thing of the past. Municipalities in distress must be supported by all spheres of government, guided by the spirit of partnership and cooperation. The local sphere of government should be must not be used to settle political scores, but for not for self-enrichment program. The Provincial Government of Unity must ensure ongoing interaction with religious leaders, traditional leaders, and councillors through forums that will make everyone to be proud to be citizens of this province. These leaders of society should not be organized to advance narrow political and factional interests when it is known that they lead communities across all political affiliations. This must be a thing of the past. Joint gatherings and rallies must be held by all parties who are part of government of national unity and provincial unity as a part of ensuring that the people of this country pull behind a common vision. Racial tensions fueled by unguided radicalism must be discouraged. Instead, the promotion of unity and social cohesion must be the top of the agenda. Importantly, we know that South Africa, and in KZN in particular, is a province that was once ravaged by political violence, hostility, and tension involving leaders of political parties and members of their respective parties. As NFP, we are here to state that we must hold hands, work together to build a better future of our children and our future generations. Critically, our joining of Government of National Unity and Provincial Unity is motivated by the desire, is not motivated by the desire of positions, but by the desire to forge a new society with a new identity. The GNU will define a new society, the desire to belong to a defined society with a source of strength. Critically, it is our considered view that there can be no prosperity in a country where there is an expressed intention to violate the Constitution. It is our view as the National Freedom Party that there can be no socio-economic development in a country where there is no rule of law. We wish to state today that as NFP, every effort must be made to preserve the resources of the state and the government of the day to alleviate the suffering of the people. We stand against state capture tendencies. We are against any form of rechanneling of state resources for personal gains, when on the other hand, millions of people are living in abject poverty. We need a combination of skills, strong political will, and selflessness to put this country on a new trajectory of socio-economic development. This is what the GNU and the PGU will offer. Our identity as NFP and relationships with the IFP, ANC, and Democratic Alliance and other political parties. As we draw towards a conclusion, I wish to indicate, as the National Freedom Party, we will continue to have ongoing confidential briefings and interactions with leaders of parties in the GNU and the PGU parties on the matters of service delivery. We will also engage with those in legislature and outside legislation. While we participate in the GNU and the PGU, we will maintain our identity as NFP. In particular, the relationship between ourselves and the IFP will be improved to end hostility between us. Our members on the ground must be told and must be brought on board. We want previous ill feelings between ourselves to be transparently buried and relegated to our sad past. Working together to form a new society will require for us to forgive those who have done us wrong. To us as leaders, to stand for the truth at all costs. We need to relegate our personal ambitions to the bottom of our agenda and elevate the needs of the people of this country to be on top of our agenda. I thank you.